will come in as we go along. I'll keep an eye out for everybody who might be waiting in the room. So hello everyone, and welcome to our second live workshop for NessFest 2020. My name is Meg, and it's lovely to have you all joining us today. So this workshop is a musical theatre dance workshop led by the lovely dancers Gemma and Charlotte from Dance East. And Dance East is based in Ipswich and delivers workshops, courses, training, and essentially anything and everything to do with dance in this region of the UK. To find out more about their work, please visit their website. So Gemma, thank you so much for leading our lovely workshop today. I'm going to hand over to you.
Amazing. Hello everybody. Welcome to this workshop. So this workshop today is going to be really fun-filled musical theatre. Today we are going to be learning a routine from a song from the musical Beetlejuice. Now, if anyone hasn't heard of Beetlejuice before, it's a really fun musical with loads of really full energy songs. It's really high energy dance, so it's going to be really great fun. I thought we'd do this because it's a bit Halloween era at the moment, being October, so it should be nice and spooky for all of you to join in with. Now, for anyone who doesn't know the story of Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice is about two ghosts who are trying to scare off people who have moved in to their old house. They fail at this, they're not very good at it, so they seek help. And one of the songs that we're going to be doing a dance to today is called The Beautiful Sound, and they're talking about the beautiful sound of people being scared. So it's great, it's really good fun, and a really funky tune, so it's going to be really great. Now, what I want you all to do first is check that you have enough space wherever you are in your house. If you're in a studio, if you're in a friend's house, wherever you are, I want you to have enough space to dance. So make sure around you there's no obstructions that you're going to hit into. I don't want you to hurt yourself, others, anything. We don't want anyone hurt, so be really safe. Secondly, I want you to make sure you have some water. Now, dancing can make you really hot. Have some water, make sure you have little water breaks. I will make sure I give you some throughout this session. And lastly, I just want you to have fun. So make sure everything that I am doing, if there is something that feels a little bit hard, I can adapt it. If there's something that feels a little bit wrong for your body, take it down and do what you can do, okay? So we don't want anyone pushing themselves above and beyond their own ability. We don't want anyone to get hurt. So let's make sure everything is nice and controlled so that we have a nice, fun-filled workshop. Okay, so as we said, my name is Gemma. I am a professional dancer. I have been in different UK tours all around the country. So I've got lots of different routines to do. So we're going to do this one today, which will be really fun. But first, we are going to do a nice warm-up. So let's all make sure we have some space and let's warm up our bodies. So I'm just going to start the music. One moment, and I will be back. Okay, so we're going to start by trying to raise our heart rate. We want to get our bodies warm. So we're just going to start by marching on the spot. Nice and simple. Make sure you've got some room for this. Everyone join in. Big smile. Now we're going to take it to a jog. So you can jog on the spot. Now we're going to run really quickly, tiny little steps. Get your body really nice and warm so we're going to start. And we're going again on the marches. We're going to jump. Really quick steps, tiny steps. See how quick we can go. Now we're going to start jumps out and in. Now we're going to do something called a break fun, which is side, behind, side, together. Side, behind, side, together. Okay, we're going to do it together. Nice and quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to add a nice little clap. Now if you've got the room, we're going to turn all around. Now we're back to the same straight line. Add a clap. With a turn. Back to jogging. Now we're going to see how quickly you can all go really, really tiny steps. Now to reach up. And across. Now reach up. And bring those all the way around with a nice shape out. I hope you're feeling warmer. We're now going to go on to isolate pieces of our body. Make sure they're all really nice and warm. So we're going to start standing nice and wide, starting with our heads. So we're going to be starting by looking to our right. And 5, 6, 7, and front, side. Going to tilt our head to the side. Really nice and easy, not too hard. You don't want to stretch anything or pull anything. We're going to go lower. And do once again. Now we're going to do our reaches, but nice and slowly. And then out. Slower. Really warming up our spines and our sides. Down, we're going to roll our shoulders. Really big rolls. Feel like you're picking up the shopping and then rolling it up, making your shoulders feel nice and comfortable. Now we're going to take our elbows all the way around. And up. Now we'll pull arms. And again. Now we're going to go the other way. Quicker. 2, 3, 4. Elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 big arms. 2, 3, 4. Good. We're going to just bend and swipe across. Take a good time. We want to really warm up our spine. Now we're going to swipe over. And across. Really make sure you're twisting in your body. And over. And 4 more. Over the top. Good, now we're going to roll our heads all the way around. Other way. We're going to do it and bend our knees. Go all the way around with the top of our body. And the other way. Just do 2 more. There we go. One more. Good. Have a little shake there. We're just going to do one more piece of our warm up, which is a little bit of stretch to make sure our body is feeling as stretched out and as warm as possible. I hope you're feeling warm. I am. So we're now just going to really stretch our body. So these reaches we did, you're going to reach as far as you can, over, whoa, only as far as you can go. Then you're going to turn your body to look to the diagonal and take it down so you've got a nice flat back here. Well, don't pull this hamstring too much, just go as far as you can. If it's here, that's good. If it's here, that's really good. If you can, if you're really flexible, go from here. And you're going to try and touch this toe. You're going to come into the middle, you're going to bend those knees, and you're going to slowly roll up. Make sure you're hitting every muscle in your body. Now we're going to the other side. Really, really big stretch. Good. Now we're going to turn. Take it to the back. Make sure you're going to keep a flat back here. You can go here, wherever you feel comfortable. Don't pull that hamstring too much. Try and touch that toe. If not, just touch your knee or your thigh. You're going to take your hands into the middle. Bend the knees. And slowly roll up. Now we're going to go face the side. We're going to bend this front leg. The lunge. We're going to try and keep this back leg as straight as possible. We're going to keep our hands on our knee. Hard for your balance. Make sure you're feeling really, really balanced here. We're going to take these hands up. Now our front hand, this one, we're going to put on the floor. Then we're going to try and look to the back wall as much as you can. Now you're going to put your hands on the floor. You're going to turn and face the front. Now if you want to be really clever close, you can go over without holding anything. If you want to crawl over, that's still nice. There we go. Turn to the other side. Hands on your knee. Make sure that back leg is straight. Make sure this is at a 90-degree angle. Hands on your knee. Hands up. Front arm onto the floor. Looking to the back. Good. Then come back to the front. And into the middle. Now we're going to make sure our knees are close together when we come down here. We're going to slowly roll up. Good. Now have a shake out, grab a drink of water, and then we'll get on to our routine. Okay, I hope you're all feeling nice and warm. Now, like I said, this Beetlejuice routine is going to be really characterful. So if any of us are big musical theatre fans and big musical theatre dancers, whenever you go and see a show, they all have really, really expressive faces. The show I was most recently in was Joseph. And the show that we performed, your face had to be so expressive because we went through so many emotions. That is the same in every musical theatre show, especially Beetlejuice. So Beetlejuice, as I said, we're all going to be spooky characters, but the words of the song that we're dancing to are really going to allow you to portray different types of characters, different types of ghosts, different types of anything you think is scary. You can be any kind of scary, creepy character, but you're going to use your face as much as you can. So we're going to be dancing to, as I said, the beautiful sound, and we're going to start standing with our feet in parallel. So our feet are going to be facing the front together, side by side. We're going to start by moving ourselves down in a little wiggle. This is really free. You can just bend down. You can add up creepy hands. You can use your shoulders to go down. Whatever you want to get down, and your hands on your knees. Now you're going to open your knees, and your hand is going to come to your ear, as if you're hearing a sound. Then you're going to step out. So this is making you go really low, and you go all the way round, listening for this sound. So we're starting, do, 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 hands on our knees. We're going out, hand step, all the way around. Cool. So make sure when you're going all the way around, you're going through what we call a second position. So your knees need to be facing outwards. So I don't want any knees like this trying to get around, because you're not going to do the big enough circle that you think you can do. So you want to keep those knees facing out to each side with a hand here and another one on your thigh. So you can go all the way around. Now you're going to do some more hand movements, and you're going to go that beautiful, as if you're like, oh, it's so beautiful. And your hand's going to come here, and we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going bum, bum, ba-da, bum. Do you hear that sound all the way around? That beautiful sound. 2, 3. We're going to come into the center, back into our parallel position. And we're going to go no more. Now the words are no more condescending parents or people, I think. Parents is a bit mean. No more condescending people hanging around. We're going to look for these people. I'll break that down in just one moment. We're going to look for them. So our faces here have to be really, really animated. So no more. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going out, 3, 4. Hand to our head. And as we do that, let's bend our knees because we're getting a bit overpowered by condescending people judging us and being annoying. So we're going no more condescending. We're going to tilt our head one way and the other way. That's why we really warmed up these next. And we're going to look around for these people. Now, as you are doing all of this, I want your face to be really like fed up and really angry almost. So we're going, ha, really angry, ha, ha. And then you're going to look around for them. There's no one there. So you're going to be really, really happy and turn back and give me a big smile. So, ha, nice big smile. So from the beginning, that is going with wiggling down to our legs, hands on our knees. Open, open, hand, step. I had the wrong order there. We're going around, 2, 3. Hand down and round, 2, 3. Step in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look around. Cheese, big smile. Good, I'm sure that was great. Let's try that much with the music. Get ready. Okay, so make sure you're really thinking about movements now. Have in your head that you're going to add facial expressions. Out, in, and down. All the way around. In, out, point, hand, head, look, whoa. Cheese. Good, I'm sure you're doing great. Good, guys. So that's actually nice and quick, but if you make sure all of these moves are really strong, you'll see them all separately. So just to recap, we're going down, 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 down. Open hand step all the way around, out hand here. So that goes hand, heart, ear. That's a good way to remember it. Hand, heart, ear, all the way around. Step in, no, point, point, as if you're telling someone off. No more condescending adults or people. I change it every time. Hanging around cheese. Good. Now, the next bit is quite a technical musical theatre move. I went to a college where I trained called Doreen Bird College, and at Doreen Bird College, they're really, really particular on how you use your bodies in dance. So they really taught us well to use our bodies fully. So in this next move, I want you to really extend all of your body to as much as you can. So this next move, after you've done your turning around and your big cheese, you're going to step out with a foot. And as you step out, it's like you've stepped out. So I'm going to take you through this step by step. Step forward, but to the diagonal. You're going to bend your knees. Then you're going to tilt your pelvis towards your top knee. And you're going to come up, if you can, onto your tiptoes. If you don't want to go onto your tiptoes, that's fine. But the full move would be straight away, you're going to go to there. So to get into that, we step forward. We bend our knees as much as we can. And we push our shoulders back and our hips forward. Now, if you can, you're going to take those toes up, and that means you can lean back even further. Now, that's quite a technical move. That is called a hinge in jazz dancing. So in jazz musical theatre, if somebody told you to step and hinge your body, you would hinge down like this. I guess it's because it's like The door hinge keeps really straight and it opens. So we're going to step. We're going to, straight away, we're going to hinge our body. And as we do that, our arms are going to come up here as high as you can. If you want to keep them free, if your character in this would be really, really creepy, you can bring your shoulders up and put your arms here. That makes it easier to do our turn that we're about to do. But as long as your hands are somewhere high, I don't mind too much what you're doing with them. So after we've done no more condescending adults hanging around, big cheese, we're going to step and bring our hands all the way up if you can. We're going to twist. So when we twist, your hands are here and you're going to move your knees from one corner to the other corner. Nice and little twists like this. It's almost like this style of dancing, like in the past when people did the twist. We're going to use a bit of our hips and our knees to twist it. So we're going to go all the way up. We're going to go around, whoa, and then you're going to take it all the way over to come back in. So it's a big relax. So you have to make sure your thighs are feeling really strong for this bit. So we're going, no more condescending people hanging around. Smile, moan. This is whale groan. So I want you to feel like you've been blown by the wind as you come up here. Blown by the wind, over, really relax. Then you're going to bring hand into the back. And I want you to go into this first position with your feet. We're going to try that with the music. Okay, so let's have a go up to there with the music. Get ready? Feet together. Out, hand step. Hand part in. In, out, no. Cheese, in. Whoa, over. Hand, hand. Good, guys. So nice and speedy movement when it's all together. But each movement individually is nice. You can do each movement. They're nice and easy, so when we put them together, it gives us a nice combination. So we've gone here in our hinge, really nice and far back if you can. We're going to go around, we're going to go over. Imagine this is like a zombie character, and your body's really stiff, and your back is here, and you've almost got your shoulders behind your head. I want you to keep your head up. If you go here, that's going to make you go further into the hinge, which is quite hard on our legs. So make sure your head stays up. So we're going here, we're going over, really twist them knees. We're going to really relax, hand, and get into your first position. So in ballet, we have first position, so you're going to be in the parallel, and you are going to flick your toes outwards. So you're just going to go like this with your toes. So it comes from parallel, flick the toes out, yeah, into first position. Now, when we're in this first position, this is us in the song, it's saying, Daddy's leaving. So we're going to be waving goodbye to our the dad in the show. So we're going to really wave, and I want you to be as enthusiastic as possible. This needs to be quite funny, quite humorous. So I want you to be like, ha, yeah, goodbye. And I want him to go from one side of the room to the other side. So you're waving like, ha, yeah, goodbye. And if you see my feet, you don't have to add this. You can do a little bend, but I want you to do some kind of bounce within this movement. Mine is going up onto my toes all the time. So going up like this and waving here. And then we're going to point him away. So we're going wave, 2, 3, 4, point, 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 point. Slide. So we're going to go wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, point, 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 slide. And you're going to push as if you're pushing him away. So this is someone you want to leave your house. So after you've done your, bring it round, come in, hand, first position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Point, 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 point. When you do that point, can you make sure your body is going over? So it's almost like you're like a waiter, waiting on someone, and you're leaning over to want to know what they want. So you're really coming up onto your toes, your weight should be on your toes, and your body is leaning over. So you're going point, 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 pushing something away, and that slides you to the side. Cool, let's try that from this position. So we're stepping 1, 2, 3, 4, over 6, 7, 8, hand first. 1, 2, 3, 4, point, 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 slide. Now, this next bit is going to go completely different, and it's going to be show busy. So this is one of the characters saying, look at me, I'm finally free. So they want everyone to look at them and have their attention on them. So we're going to really milk that concept and go for it. So after you've pushed, we're going to go with that foot that you've got pointed, that you've pushed away from, you're going to go behind front. Now that is called a ball change. So as you come across, we've still got one hand behind our back, which stays there throughout that whole section. You're going to go ball change. Now you're going to step front with your back forward with your back leg. So you're going to step forward. You're going to kick this other leg. Now I want this to be really free and fun. You can kick it down here. You can go there if anyone wants to. So you can go up. So wherever you want this leg, any height or to the side, anywhere, it's just going to be really fun and bouncy, like this position. So you're going to have flexed hands, flexed feet, and I want you to add a little bounce to your steps. So the steps we're doing, I'll break them down, are we have gone push, we're going back, front, step forward, front, back, front. So you're not stepping on the kick, you're just making sure it's in the air. So let's do those really slow. So push, we're going behind, front, crossing front. We bring that back foot forward. You're going to take the back foot and kick it. You're going to step back on that back foot, or the foot you just kicked, step back on it, and then you can go back on that one. Now that one you don't put any weight on, because otherwise you're going to struggle to get anywhere else. So it's just like a tap, and then you step on it again to kick, step, tap. This is the motion. Everyone have a little practice at that. Make sure you've got the movement going side, back, step, kick, side, back. That can be something that you find really, really natural, or it can be something that we want to work on a little bit more. So I'll give you just time while I keep going over it for you to make sure you have those moves going in little steps. We only do 2 of them, but I want you to really enjoy them, because at that point in the song, you've done all of these creepy moves. Go on here, point, 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 slide. It can all be really creepy. You can have a bit of a hunch in your back in that slide if that's what your character would have. Say if it was like an old ghost. Slide. Then as you step back, it's going to be brought to life in this big, it's almost like Charleston step. So we're going to do 2 of those kicks. So we've done our slide, ball, change, step, kick, step, back, step, kick, step, back. Cool. So we are going to try all of that from the top. Don't worry if you go wrong, we'll do it twice. Get ready in your side position. Let's go for it. Get ready and wiggle down. Step. Hand, palm, head. In, out, point, point, hand, head, look. Ooh, round. Hand first. Point. Charleston. Good, guys. We'll do it one more time. Okay, we're going to try that one more time as we just did it. So nice and ready in your position. And down. Out, hand. Hand, heart, head. Out, point, hand, look. Breathe, extend, out, over. Hand, point, side, Charleston. Good. Okay, so as soon as we have done our Charleston step, so we're coming out, kick, out, back, out, kick, out, back. Now, this is I was invincible. I want you to bring your hands here and somehow open to the side. You can use your body to come forward and back in this position. So it's just bringing you out. You can have any movement. Your ghost may be a really strong guy, so you could be like out here, anything, or down anywhere, as long as you're coming from in, out. I will go from here and push my chest out, in, out, like that. So that's going to be mine, because I feel like this is really like an invincible position. You're big, you're strong, you're happy, you're invincible. So mine is going to go from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want you to look really joyful in that. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Hand comes to our head, head up, and we melt down to the side. Now this melt, you're going as if your hands are in a straight line from your shoulders. Then you're going to push one of your shoulders out, and it's going to kind of turn you as if your face is going to the side. You're going to keep that there, and you're going to bend your knees. That gives you that position you're going to melt into. So you're going, we're going out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I, up, down. So it's now you'll see. So we're going here, here, up, down. We're losing the grip on it. So you're going to say, this is the next line. So you're going to grab your hand as if you're gripping it, and then you're going to push it out as if you've lost it. So as we melt here, you're in the position to grab this hand, push it out, and then slowly bring it back. Really, really make sure you take your time with that. We've got a lot of time for that position. So as we have done our Charleston move, down, 2, down. I was invincible, but now they all see, we melt. Losing my grip, we're going to really move that hand as if someone's gone from our grip. Someone who they want to scare and Beetlejuice has been taken from their grip. This is my grip. We're going to step back to the side. So you're going to do whatever foot is nearest to that hand, you're going to step back on it here. Because of that, and it goes, show, sim, fa, knee. And we're going to give it all the jazz hands as we turn around. So real shoulders there. Because of that, show, sim, fa, knee. This next bit's nice and easy. We're going to go hand, hand, up, up, head. Hand, hand, up, head. We're going to go back to the side, back, side. Good, so it's going see, tis noise, round, that, beautiful. Then I'm going to talk to you in a minute about what comes next. So let's do that all again from the Charleston. So we're coming, step, kick, step, down, step, kick, step, down. Invincible, but now they all see. Losing my grip, make it go really far as you can. We're going to step back, show, sim, fa, knee, jazz hands. It is the sweetest noise around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, head, side, back, side. Then I'll talk to you about what happens there. So that's a lot of information very, very quickly. big routine really quick, and I just want to teach you the tiny little bit at the end. So let's have a go all the way through that, and then I will tell you about what I want you to do next. So get ready in your starting position. Ready? Wiggle down. Hands past in. Look. Look now. Really extend. Whoa. Point. Push. Charleston. Invincible. Lose my grip. Step and show him flat, down hands. Stand, down, up, head, hit. Now, this piece of music is going to be completely free for you to try and get your characters to keep this people they want to scare with them. So I'll talk about that more in one sec. So after we have done hand up, head, that beautiful. You've got some counts there that I will talk over in a second, that I want you to add your own interpretation to your character. So I want it to be a bit scary. You can go over and try and see something. You can go around as if you're hunting for something to scare. You can come in as if you're hiding. You can come out as if there's something there that you're scaring. And then I want you to hit a position. So that's all, 4 long movements. And then I want you to hit a nice position. Now we're just going to finish off this tiny bit of this dance because it's my favourite bit. So we're going to hit a position. Mine is going to be that my hand is to my ear, listening to that beautiful sound of someone screaming because I've scared them so much. And we are going to step forward and we're going to push the sky and come back. Push the floor. So push the sky, push the floor. Good. And as we push this, the last bit of the floor, we're going to step and face the side. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to step, as if we did in our warm-up, with a really flat back. You're going to step 1, 2, 3. Nod, nod. As if you're really happy with yourself for scaring all those people. We're very, very, very close to the end. So we've got pushes. Push, push, in, and. Step with the back foot and the front arm goes forward. So it's opposite with a really flat back. 1, 2, 3. Nod, nod. Now after you've done your nice nod, nod, you're going to bring your hand to your ear and take another one of those hinges and take your other hand back. So you're going to bring it all the way around, and then there's going to be a beat in the music where you're going to swap that position. So you're coming nod, nod. 1, 2, 3, 4, swap. And you're just going to move it over as if you're listening. You were listening up there, and the sounds suddenly change down to the floor. And then all that's left to do is a nice end position. So we're here. I'm going to come here in my nice second position, bringing both hands to my ears as if I'm scaring and listening. So that is our whole routine. Now, that piece I spoke to you about in the middle. We're going to do now is what we're going to do is we're going to go through the whole routine from the beginning. I will count where I want you to do something yourself, and then we just do that tiny little end section to finish in our nice scary position. So let's have a go. Great, guys, let's try it. Okay, get ready, nice and strong. Feet together. Your head is together. And round. Up. In. No. Hands. Head. Strong here. Over. Hands Charleston. Invincible. Hands to the eyes. Out of my grip. Show. Jazz hands. Slant. Head. We've got something free here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3. Get position. Last bit. Push the sky. Position. Listen to the sky across the floor. And position. Good, guys. Now, we have time to do that one more time. And I want you to really think about those creative, scary things you're adding into this routine. As I said, the story is about people who are now ghosts, and they are finding it hard to scare the people who live in their old house, and they ask for help. So I want you to really come into your character in this time. The last time we do it, find your character in your dance movements. Add smiles, add scary faces, add scary movements, and a really, really good scary end position. That is so much information that you have learned in like 25, 30 minutes. So well done, pros, excellent. Really, really good. Let's try one more time.
Do you hear that sound?
Get ready. Starting position.
Yes, I hear that sound.
Hand pump.
There's no more condescending adults hanging around.
It's over.
Daddy's leaving.
Charleston. Invincible. Show. Your own. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2. Position. Push the sky. See to the sky. To the floor.
That beautiful sound.
Good, guys. So that is our whole Beetlejuice routine and workshop done. Well done. Give yourself a round of applause. Well done. Thank you.
Well, fabulous. Thank you so much, Gemma. That was amazing. I did do a little bit from my desk here, and I was really out of breath. So that was wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you all to our lovely young people that have joined us. It's been lovely having you here. If you could just take a few seconds just to write in the chat box any comments that you have from our lovely workshop today, whether you enjoyed it, if you thought it was really fun, anything that you want to put in the chat box would be really helpful. But otherwise, thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you guys later.
Amazing. Thank you.